Faith, and I own a small crochet plush business called Raven Fox Creations. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're a returning friend, welcome back. So I have been absent for a few months. There's not really much of an excuse for that other than just not filming. A lot has been going on in my life, but this isn't what this video is about. So sorry, I have my sheet up over here as like kind of a guide on what I want to say. So sorry, it's up on my computer in front of me. So also, you may have noticed my background has changed. I moved my desk, so I have a few of my own plushies over here that I've made, and then a couple that I've purchased over here. And I want to edit my background. Like eventually, I'm going to make a better background. But anyway, this is it for now. Also, I want to apologize that this video is coming out kind of late. It is officially January 8th, 2026, as I'm filming this. I wanted to film it earlier, but didn't get around to it. So, this is my 2025 recap and my 2026 goals video. So, I guess I'll just kind of jump right into it. So, sorry, my sheet over here. I ended up making a total of $1,005.96 profit in 2025. So I'm kind of proud of that. That is almost double what I made in profit last year. Well, 2024. I was gonna say last year, but it's now technically 2 years ago. Sort of. I mean, it's still January, but and then I made a total of $2,434.21 in regular organic sales. But the profit that I actually made was $1,005.96. I sold a total of 108 plushies, and I made a total of 113 plushies. So about 5 or so were either gifts or like personal plushies. That doesn't include like I tried to make a sweater. I didn't quite finish it. I have one and a half sleeves left on it. And I'm not quite sure if it fits me yet. I think it does because I was kind of putting it on and stuff, trying to make sure it fit. I'm not quite sure. That's not done yet though. That doesn't take into account other plushies and stuff though. That doesn't go into the inclusion of plushies. So for social media, I made it to 80 followers on Instagram, 118 followers on TikTok, and 86 subscribers on YouTube. I also posted a total of 8 videos on YouTube during 2025. I want to do more in 2026. 8 videos is not very much, but it's more than I've ever done. So I would like to increase that. And if you have any video ideas for me to do, or I can find inspiration in other people's videos, but if you have ideas for me, suggestions, please leave them in the comments or message me. I'm open to anything crochet related for video content. And then I went to a total of 4 markets in 2025. My highest profit at a market this year was around $600. I did do a video on that one, a separate video. And I actually did really well at markets this year. I made 600 at one. I think I made about 400 or 500 at another. And then the other 2 I didn't do quite as well, but all in all, I made $1,000 this year, which is kind of crazy. Again, in profit. I made about 2,400 in organic sales. So that's also crazy. That's a lot for me. Even though I've had my business for now going on 5 years, but hopefully I can do better this year. Right, now I will cut into some goals of mine for 2026. I don't want to push myself too hard because I get burnt out really easily. Even with crochet, I love crochet, but I still get burnt out pretty easily. So I'm going to make these goals. I'm not going to get bummed out if I don't make them all, but these are my goals for 2026 for my crochet business. I'd like to try to post at least one long form YouTube video per month. So at least one video per month, if not two. I don't want to push myself and try to do one every week because I will get burnt out very easily and I won't have very long videos. They're going to be very short if I do that. So one video or one YouTube video per month, maybe two. I'd like to try to post at least 3 to 5 short form content videos on TikTok and YouTube Shorts, maybe even Instagram Reels. I'm trying to boost my Instagram a little bit. I want to change the aesthetic of it a little bit, so we'll work on that. That's a separate goal though. I want to go to at least 2 to 3 markets this year. I want to do bigger ones, not any of the tiny little ones just to get rid of my stuff. I want to do the big ones in my town. There's 2 really big ones in my town that happen every year, and I did both of them last year, and that's the ones I did really well at. So I want to try to do those again if I can get into them. I also want to try to get to $1,500 in total profit this year. As I said, I did 1,005 last year. I would like to bump it up to 1,500, if not more. I also want to try to get into pattern writing. I've done pattern writing a lot, but I want to try to actually release patterns. I have it written here that I want to do at least 3, but I'm going to start with 1 and just see how it goes. If I can even get to that goal. But my actual goal is 3 patterns. Release 3 patterns this year. Not guaranteed, obviously, but that's just a goal of mine. This is a little bit separate from my business, but it's still kind of a personal goal that I'd like to kind of share. So I want to start streaming, actually, like video games and also maybe some crochet in the just chatting section of either Twitch and or Kick. I'm not quite sure. I know Kick's not quite as like moderated, so I think I'm going to start with Twitch, but I also know it's harder to get like monetized and stuff. Not that I would be streaming just for monetization, but that is kind of a goal. So I will do that. This is my, you probably can't see it very well. Sorry, I don't know. I can't tell where my hand is sometimes in the video. But my Twitch name or my streaming name is Lil as in Lil, Mochi Fox. So I'm going to stream under that name. Again, I might do some crochet content on there if anyone's interested in actually watching that. But I'm also going to stream like cozy games. I don't play any like FPS games. I don't play horror games. It's just not my thing. I like watching some of them, but I don't play them myself. I do play cozy games like Stardew Valley, Pow World, Minecraft, Sims 4, Hello Kitty Island Adventure. That one's actually really fun. So things like that. That's what I'm going to be playing on stream. So if you're interested in that, you can follow me over on Twitch. I'll put my username right here. Shameless plug there. So I haven't posted anything yet. I am going on a trip actually to Los Angeles with my boyfriend in about a week. Actually, we leave in about a week, and we're going to be there for 5 days. We're going to a 21 Pilots and Green Day concert, and there's going to be a few other bands there as well, but those are the main 2 I really want to see. Those are my 2 favorite bands of all time, and I saw the lineup, and I was like, I have to see them. I have to, especially when they're going to be there together. So we're going to be doing that next week. And but yeah, after my trip, I plan on streaming pretty close to after that, sometime after that. So end of January. Oh, I also started an ASMR channel here on YouTube and on TikTok. My username is Mochi Fox ASMR. If another shameless plug, I just filmed my first video for that. It's about 5 minutes long, but it's portrait mode, so it's like a TikTok, YouTube short video. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing this year. A couple of those were not really crochet channel related, but I still wanted to put those out there because it is me. So I don't really have much else for you guys. This is kind of a short video, but that's my thoughts. I haven't seen you guys in a couple months, so I'm back. Didn't really disappear. I wasn't gone. I just didn't know what videos to make. So yeah, again, if you have any like video ideas for me, let me know. Again, I'll try to find inspiration for more videos because I'm trying to post at least one per month. But other than that, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, give it a like. I'm trying to make better content. I apologize for not the best content at the moment, but I will be doing more actual crochet stuff later in the year. And also, if you enjoy my content, I will love you if you could subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And other than that, happy 2026. Hopefully it's a better year than last year, personally, other than, you know, business. Business was okay. Personally, last year was, we won't get into it. But thank you for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.